are lenses, and I said earlier on, I'm not so much into the fast glass long lenses, but I am into the wide angle lenses. Just take a look at this image right up here on the screen. It was taken with a wide angle lens. I was close to the bride, so anytime you're going to use wide angle lenses, don't get too close to your subject. You'll start getting what I call Mr. Gumby effects. You'll start stretching them. So I'm just giving you a quick insight here. So you don't want hands going through the outside corners of the image, because you'll definitely start stretching body parts, not very flattering on your brides or your grooms. So I try to keep the hands close to the center, close to the body and the hips and so forth. And we got her right arm, it's kind of leaning out of the photograph, but notice I don't have any light on it either. And that's because I'm kind of telling the viewer's eye, don't look there, it's dark. Look at the brighter part of the scene, the bride. We got the nice classic S curve of the bride, just kind of posed right there. And notice how the wide angle lens picks up the beautiful staircase in the background, just bringing those lines right on down, leading the eye right to the bride right here. So lenses are important. And you know what? And I'm going to be talking about the wide angle lenses today. So anyway, let me show you one more image too of a wide angle lens. This is one of my favorite lenses that I've used. This is taken on the Canon 5D. It's a 12 to 24 millimeter Sigma lens, and I'm at 12 millimeters, 121 degrees of rectilinearly corrected imagery for my bride and groom. And I'll tell you what, you look at this image, look at those lines up in the ceiling, look how they all point right to the bride and the groom right there. The wide angle lens just makes that kind of stuff happen for you. It's just fun to do. Notice too, we got a little backlighting going on this image too. Kind of cool, adds a little bit more sense of the dramatic, a little bit more separation from the background for the bride and groom. And also notice that I have the light coming in here from camera left, just kind of filling in, or not filling in, but actually creating a direction light to put that highlight next to the shadow to create detail, depth, dimension, and color saturation on the scene. I think it is so interesting these days that you see photographers out there shooting, they get all these different things on their, on their flashes and everything else, and everybody's trying to kill the shadows. They're trying to make really, really soft shadows. And for me, it's not about creating no shadows. It's not about making the shadows go away. What it's about is saving the shadows. We need a shadow next to a highlight to create detail, depth, dimension, and color saturation on the scene. And if we kill the shadows, we don't have that going on. But if we have a shadow next to a highlight, man, oh man, we got a terrific looking image working for us, at least the start of one anyway. You know what? I think it's funny that back in the 60s, everybody was always into saving the whales. Well, we should still be saving the whales, I guess, even in 2010. But, as wedding photographers, maybe we need to change that bumper sticker around just a little bit. Now, instead of saving the saving the whales, maybe we need a bumper sticker for our wedding photographers' cars that said save the shadows. Because shadows are a good thing, not a bad thing. Shadows are a good thing. And if we can bring more of those shadows into our photography, man, oh man, it's just going to make our photography that more exciting because we get to see the highlights. So anyway, what we should do is we should really talk a little bit more about my last factor here, which is composition. Take a look at this photograph right here. The bride and groom at the top of the stairs. Look at the lighting coming down, or look at the stairways coming down. The eye leads right to them. It's almost like X marks the spot. And I think that looks pretty cool. Here's another one too. I'm just going to throw this up here quickly because I know I want to show you a little bit about the gear that I'm using as well. So as I said, this is what we're talking about, location, lighting, lenses, and composition to really make a great photograph.